Are you guys internally doing any ABM facilitation for
Yes.
your team? Can you tell me a little bit
Yes.
about it?
It's if I think of sort of, the themes of marketing, a couple of years ago, it was really focused on attribution and trying to crack that nut. I think really, especially in light of what's going on with COVID, people have had to make adjustments and really understand how to, um, again, go back to the roots of making sure that you're talking to the right people at the right time with the right message. And that really is, that foundation of ABM and focusing on the accounts that really are going to drive revenue fast for your organization. So we are most definitely in the process and have been running with some ABM initiatives to make sure that we're targeting the right people and putting the right effort on the right accounts.
So, tell me how your team manages or what is the importance of data within supporting an ABM program?
I mean, the data is the foundation, right? So ABM really starts with the targeting and understanding what your ICP is. So we have done a lot of work internally, and if you think of sort of that maturity curve of how you're defining your ICP, you may start just by saying, well, we want to look at a specific industry. Then you progress to trying to do lookalike analysis in your database, then you move into trying to develop your own model. We've kind of run through the whole process and have reached that final peak in maturity where we've started working with a vendor to develop predictive models and use some AI to really kind of look at a very large amount of data that we don't have access to, but the vendor does, to help enhance how we understand that ICP. And then we've used that to score propensity against the rest of the database. So for us, like, that was a critical piece in understanding what accounts are going to be most apt to buy and where we want to focus our ABM efforts. The one thing I would say though is working with a vendor, you also still have to infuse your own learnings into that model. So from an ABM approach, what we did is we did that model for our ICP definition. We used the propensity to score all of our accounts, but then internally we had discussions around what's the segment of those A accounts that really we want to focus in on. So looking at our historic data to understand, like, what industries have we performed better in, where are the higher deal sizes, where are they moving faster traditionally, and then focusing in on those A accounts in those pockets to make sure that we're driving business fast.